What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for watching the show. Wanted to talk to you about our friends over at Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. This app is really easy to use. You just pick more or less on a few player stats, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash on a single lineup. Best of all, Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use the promo code PFF and download the app now. The player that we thought they were going to select, Jalon Walker, ends up being the pick here for the Atlanta Falcons. And so they end up going with him. Again, I hate to sound like a Jalon Walker hater because from everything that I've heard, incredible kid, super high football IQ.
His podium was
Loved
awesome.
his podium pressure when he was at the Combine. I just get worried about what's his position. I have Devin White PTSD from watching him with the Buccaneers, where they took Devin White 5th overall, and White had an elite run in the playoffs when Tampa won that Super Bowl. But outside of that, he was disappointing in coverage. He didn't really develop as a pass rusher. And he was very hot and cold to the point where the Buccaneers obviously didn't give him that second contract, and now he's kind of bouncing around the league a little bit. I'm not saying that that's going to be Jalon Walker, but those are my concerns. That's my analysis there for him. I don't love the off-ball instincts and coverage for him yet. I think that he's carrying a lot of weight and strength to attack the line of scrimmage. And because of that, I don't think he's as fluid as he needs to be in coverage. And then when he is attacking the pocket, he is not built like an edge rusher. I'll look up his percentiles for measurements in a second versus edge rushers, but it's not great.
He has 32-inch arms, which are 5th percentile for edge rushers. For edge rushers. Yes. Yeah. So he's 6'1", 243 pounds. I mean, he struggled as a run defender too. I will say he has high-end pass rush potential, 19% pass rush win rate over the last 2 years. He's a versatile player too. This is a little high considering, the other edge rushers on the board here, but I'm sure Atlanta, they saw Abdul Carter go number 3 overall, goes from linebacker to edge. Jalon Walker is not a full-time edge rusher yet. They're probably hoping he can make that Abdul Carter, Micah Parsons type of transition. I'm a little more skeptical of it.
And the hard part for him is his best pass rushes came from the linebacker position.
Right.
When he got on a back, the back might as well just lie down and take a nap because he was not going to get a finger on him.
Right.
Now you put him on the edge against a big long arm tackle. I didn't really see that happen, and that for Atlanta, you can't go wrong. I'm not going to argue the pick. He may end up being great. But there is some risk to this one for
There's
sure.
two things schematically that throw me off here with this, and I kind of forgot about it till now because I really thought Walker was going to Carolina when the night started. They already have a player like this in Caden Ellis. This linebacker, edge, hybrid sort of. Are you going to have two of those guys? And then I also think about Raheem Morris and this defense. Okay, they run a reasonably high blitz rate, so maybe they're blitzing Walker and Ellis or what they're doing here. But this is the big question with Walker we've gone over now is just what is he? Are they drafting him to play linebacker? Are they drafting him to play the edge? Are they drafting him to replace Caden Ellis or something? It was a more natural fit for one of the more natural edge rushers. Yeah. Pierce Green, Ezeraku, Stewart, whichever one you wanted. Now we just have a role question here with Walker, and we're not going to find out obviously until the season, but they already have a player like this in Caden Ellis who is pretty good. And if they were going to go linebacker, I'm taking Jahad Campbell.
I agree with you. Because Jahad Campbell can also do a lot of the same things that Jalon Walker does. He's just built a little bit more like an edge rusher. He's got, I think, a couple more pass rush reps as like a true edge rusher. And then I like his instincts, athleticism, and agility when it comes to coverage as well. So